Hey friends, and welcome to our midweek update. This for February 5th, 2025. Hard to believe it's already February. Want to make you aware of a couple of things that are happening in our church and then dive into one particular chapter of the Bible. So let me first of all mention our Caring Center. Not only are we collecting shoes, all sizes for men and women and children over the course of January and February, but this Sunday, first Sunday of the month, we take communion, and we always couple that with an offering for our Caring Center. And so anything that is not a part of your regular giving, anything that's not in a regular giving envelope, goes to our Caring Center. You can also do that online, and that supports the ongoing ministry of our Caring Center as we provide food, clothing, and emergency assistance to those in our downtown community. Let me also talk about the Counseling Center. We have brought this online in the fall. We have some more counselors that have just come online and ready to meet. It's the goal of our counseling ministry to provide up to 10 sessions free of charge with a lay counselor here in our church. And so if you know somebody, if you yourself could benefit from counseling, you can go on to our website. On the front page, you can go into our counseling portal. I'm also going to put a bug in your ear. If you have that gift of teaching and instruction and wisdom and knowledge, if you have some of those gifts, I would have you look forward to May when we are going to start our next round of training to become a lay counselor. Finally, I want to reiterate something I said on Sunday about the foundation of First. And we do have a First Baptist Foundation. One of the ministry opportunities from having a foundation is if you do not have an estate plan or a will, actually through our foundation and through Water's Edge, our state foundation for Oklahoma Baptist, there's the opportunity to get your estate, your will, basically done for free if you leave some of your assets behind to nonprofit organizations. So check that out. In fact, you can go to the website and you can look for the Foundation for First link on our website, and that will direct you where you need to go, especially if you have kids. Make sure that you have planned ahead. Okay, so for this week, the chapter of the Bible I'm asking you to read, we're in Ecclesiastes chapter 4. And this is special to me because for me and my wife, we chose a verse from Ecclesiastes 4. A cord of 3 strands is not quickly broken. We chose that for our wedding. So chapter 4 is a little bit of a hodgepodge of just examples of how the world is broken. There's injustice, there's rivalry, there's troubles in leadership. But at the middle of chapter 4 is one of the biggest issues in our world today is loneliness. In fact, it says this, and I want you to spend some time just thinking through and meditating on Ecclesiastes chapter 4, starting in verse 9. It says, 2 are better than 1 because they have a good return for their labor. We all know when you work together, you might not go as fast, but you can go further, right? If either of them falls down, they can help the other up. When you have trouble, it's good to have somebody else in your life. But pity anyone who falls and has no one to help them up. If 2 lie down together, they will stay warm. But how can one keep warm alone? So not only do you have help in time of trouble, you have warmth in a relationship. Though one may be overpowered, 2 can defend themselves. And a cord of 3 strands is not quickly broken. There's also protection in numbers. And so this idea of pity those who are lonely. And I read a statistic, it's unsubstantiated. In fact, I think it's just an estimate, but the guess is that there are 300 million people on our planet who live and who are alone. That if you ask them if they had a good friend, who they can call when they have trouble, they'll not be able to identify with anybody. This is a reality of our world. So let me encourage you, if you are alone, that's part of having a church family, that you don't have to live life alone. We need a community and we need a faith community. But also intercede on behalf of those who are alone. Pray for those who are alone in our world and intervene when you see someone alone and invite them to be a part of a community with you. None of us are meant to live alone. Now, Ecclesiastes addresses that. That's a reality of the world in which we live, but it's also an opportunity for followers of Jesus to step in and to be the hands and feet and heart of Christ to those around us. So be sensitive this week to those who are alone as you meditate on the scripture, as you apply it to your life, intercede for others, and intervene on their behalf. I love serving as your pastor. I love you. God bless you. and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.